Title: Zack and Zoie's Apple Orchard Day. Once upon a time, in a cozy little town, there lived two curious siblings named Zack and Zoe. One bright and sunny morning, their parents decided to take them on a special adventure to the apple orchard for the very first time. Excitement bubbled in their hearts as they hopped into the car, ready for a day of fun. As they arrived at the apple orchard, the air was filled with the sweet scent of ripe apples, and the trees stretched high into the sky, heavy with fruit. Zack and Zoe were wide-eyed with wonder. They couldn't wait to explore. Their first stop was at the apple cider stand, where they were greeted by a friendly farmer named Mr. Smith. He had a big wooden barrel filled with freshly squeezed apple cider. Zack and Zoe each got a little cup and took a sip. It was the most delicious thing they had ever tasted. It was sweet and tangy, and it made their taste buds dance with joy. With their apple cider in hand, they continued their adventure, exploring the orchard. They picked apples from the trees, carefully placing them in their basket. The apples were bright red, golden yellow, and even a few with a charming mix of colours. It was like they were in an apple rainbow forest. Next, they spotted a big red tractor with hay bales loaded in the back. The friendly farmer, Mrs. Johnson, invited them for a hayride. Zack and Zoe excitedly climbed aboard the tractor and sat on the bales of hay. The tractor rumbled to life, and off they went, bouncing and swaying as they travelled through the orchard. They giggled and laughed as they waved at the other children enjoying the ride too. As the hayride ended, they saw a colourful sign that read, "Photo Booth Fun." It was a little area with props like funny hats, oversized glasses, and even a scarecrow with a goofy grin. Zack and Zoe couldn't resist. They dressed up in silly costumes and joined a group of kids for a photo. The photographer captured their big smiles and laughter. Their adventure at the apple orchard was coming to an end, but their hearts were filled with happiness. They had picked apples, sipped on the tastiest cider, enjoyed a hayride, and made new friends during their photo booth escapade. It was a day they would always remember. As the sun began to set, they headed back to the car, their basket of apples and cherished memories in tow. Zack and Zoe waved goodbye to the apple orchard, promising to return again next year. And as they drove away, they sipped the last of their apple cider, still savouring the sweet and tangy taste that would forever remind them of their wonderful day of apple adventures. The end.